Hello everybody, welcome back to the program. I am the Loaded Satchel, and today I'll be reviewing Ascend: Hand of Kull. Now when going into this game, I did not expect much. I thought it would be like your average RPG, but found nothing like your generic RPG. It has its own uniqueness that sets it apart from everyone else. Now when you begin, you'll be asked to create your own character. And the customization seems like it's lacking, like you don't have very many choices in the free area, as you do in the purchases section. But you are given 3,000 souls when you first start off. Now, it's not much, but you might be able to get that cool upgrade that you want. In addition, there are no class systems, but they kind of combined all of the different classes together. Like, you have a warrior, you can use spells in some ways, so it kind of combines all the different classes you'd be used to in an RPG. Afterwards, you will be allowed to choose from one of three gods: the Goddess of Dark, the God of Void, and the God of Light. Each god has their own benefits towards spells. For example, if you choose the Light God, you have shock spells. If you choose the Dark Goddess, then you get fire spells. If you choose the God of Void, you get voidish spells. Once you made your commitment to your god of choice, you will officially have started the game. Now, the region that you're thrown into is massive. There's plenty to explore, with all the different sub-areas and the different dungeons you can go to. They also officially announced that they're going to add 2 more regions, the Badlands and the Swamplands. Although the game has large areas, it restricts you from only going from point A to point B, and there's maybe an optional dungeon just right there and you'll get a small reward. Now, as you go to each destination, there will be plenty of enemies along the way. And the combat in this game just feels so right. It feels so good performing those execution kills. As you kill each enemy, you'll obtain souls, which is basically the currency in this game. And you use those souls to buy better armor, better weapons, maybe repair or upgrade your armor or weapons and armor, and even upgrade your spells once in a while. Or even place a rune on one of those items, which is basically just a better upgrade on that equipment you place it on. But all of those items can cost a lot of souls. So most of the time you'll end up just saving every last soul you ever get. Unless you want to spend real-world money to buy more souls as a faster way of obtaining souls. And you know, I do not like paying extra money for things you don't really need. Anyway, as you progress through the game, you will see ghost-like people that are just like you. These are actually other players, and the reason why they're different colors is because depending on the god they chose is the color of the ghost they will appear to other players. For example, if you chose the God of Light, your ghost will appear yellow to other people. You cannot physically hurt these ghosts, but you can banish the enemies that are in your realm to theirs. But you only start off with a certain amount of banishes. I think it's like 3, but you can buy more in the shop. As you level up, the enemies do as well, so the challenge is still there. And if the enemies ever get too tough, you can call humans to help you in battle. You can use them to replenish health by eating them, and their livestock. Now, the biggest thing that the game offers is its crusade mode. And when you join the crusade, you recreate your character, and thankfully get to keep all of those soul points that you gathered during your quests. So now you can make that better custom character that you wanted to in the very beginning. In Crusade mode, you get new spells and emblems, and you get to continue where you left off. On the other hand, as you progress, gods will send in a rival champion to take your altar or shrine, and you have to challenge them in a duel in order to keep your shrine or altar. You can also do the same to other champions. If someone tries to take your altar or shrine, you are given a 5-minute warning to accept it. These can be very handy if you're already busy doing something else. One major thing that really needs to be fixed is that when you're at the end of a dungeon and someone challenges you and you accept it, Once you've completed the challenge and come back, you are put back at the very beginning of the dungeon and have to kill all the enemies over again, which can be very irritating at times. That's why at the end of the day, I give this game a solid 8 out of 10. It's a really fun game and it has a lot to offer. Since the game is still in beta, they can add more and more content, and it is free on Xbox Live Gold. Although I really wish they would add a class system to mix things up, so everyone's not being a warrior with the same kind of spells and all that. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Let me know what game you want me to review next in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next review.